Hi, my friends. Today I'm giving out another metabolic optimization tip, and that is to get more sunlight. Sunlight is one of the most effective tools for, optimizing your metabolic function because sunlight is actually, the light rays are hitting your beautiful body and signaling your body to make vitamin D. But it's also a signal that the sun is sending to your eyes, right? The positioning of the sun, you'll notice, changes minute to minute, moment to moment, and it's sending important signals to our brain, to our biology of what time of day it is. So this sets our circadian rhythm, and our circadian rhythm basically explains how different hormones are at different levels at different times of the day. And so we as humans, have managed to respond to this, and it's by the natural sunlight and the rising and the setting of the sun. It's one of the most important pieces of information that I can give to you today, right? It's our biology to our metabolism. So, when we get that sunlight in the morning, especially first thing in the morning, it helps us raise the important neurotransmitters called dopamine. And so dopamine helps us stay motivated, right? It helps us stay focused, and it helps us feel a sense of, reward. So it helps us, exercise, and it helps us see, helps us get our goals completed throughout the day. It's really, really important for our metabolism, right? So why is dopamine so important? And it's because it regulates our behaviors. If we're low in dopamine, we're actually lacking sunlight, especially first thing in the morning. And that's one of the first things that we want to do is we're going to be craving dopamine, right? And it's going to help increase our activities. And we're partaking in these activities and increasing our dopamine, what helps that, right? And what hurts it, right? So foods that are high in fat, foods that are high in sugar, this messes with our metabolism. So we have to be cognizant of, understanding how sunlight works in our body and how it's very critical. So there's another hormone that sunlight helps us balance and manage is cortisol. Cortisol and melatonin. So the interesting thing about, melatonin and cortisol is they're antagonists to each other. And so what that means is that when melatonin is elevated, your cortisol levels are low. And when your cortisol levels are elevated, your melatonin levels are low, right? So they're not going to be where they should be. And so, fun fact is before the invention of the light bulb, people used to sleep an average of 10 hours a night. And now people sleep an average of 7. So that's 3 hours of, disrupted sleep and healing. Because of these artificial lightings, we're not getting as much melatonin production. So focus on melatonin because it's one of the immunomodulating hormones that we get this in the correct stages through the depths of sleeping. We restore and we regenerate our body. All right. And it gives us a lot better cognitive function. If you're looking for better detoxification, then one of the best things you need to do is focus on getting a deep restorative sleep. And so that is going to be determined by our exposure to natural and artificial light. And so as much as you possibly can, get yourself out to the sun, expose yourself first thing in the morning when you get up, when the sun's rising, get those beautiful sunlight rays, and fill yourself up, get your serotonin down. Get your melatonin down, get your cortisol up, get your serotonin up, right? And get out in the peak of the day, which is not necessarily 12 o'clock, the peak time of the sun. Get out there for a few minutes and, you can multitask. Sometimes I'll do like mantras or meditation or stretching or, I'll be grounding, get my feet in the grass. And then in the evening, as the sun's setting, I'm out there again, just rebalancing my hormones with nature and preparing my body. And I noticed that by 9 o'clock, I am tired. I am ready to go to sleep. I don't need a substitute melatonin supplement. I've done all these things and my body is just really getting regulated with the sun. I hope this helps. God bless you. You can get more from me at Lori.health. I'd love to talk with you and see if there's something we can do to help you just really revolutionize your health, get to the root cause, root healing, and get yourself in vitality. You take care for now. We'll talk later.